There's nothing like coming home and walking through the door and hearing the sound of, and then the scratching of a dog coming through as your furry companion comes and runs up to you and licks you over the face, and you get this right in your face, licking you. You got that wet nose, that wet face, and it's just feeling that companionship with your furry friend there's no better feeling like it. And you don't have to be a dog person to know that people really, really care for these animals, and these animals really, really care for them. Now, I come from a background. I have plenty of dogs. I have 3 of them actually. I have Tools, Nellie, and then I have Beretta. And then my grandmother actually owns a dog kennel, so I've seen plenty of dogs. I've seen police dogs, service dogs, hunting dogs, to the household pet, guard dogs. I've seen all these types of different dogs, different breeds, and I really found out the importance that they play in today's world. So I know that many of you know that dogs are fun, furry animals, but I want to share with you the importance they play in today's world as hunting dogs, a service dog, a police dog, and just a household dog. First dog I'd like to talk about is the hunting dog and what they do. So these dogs, they go out, they flush birds for hunters. They'll point out other animals that are in the weeds, or they'll go and track a dead bird. So why is this significant? Well, hunting is a sport that we find to be very enjoyable for some, and these dogs will go run out and they'll collect the dog, and the bird, and it makes things easier for you. It makes life easy, it makes hunting easy, it makes hunting more fun, and it makes the sport altogether more enjoyable. And now the next dog I'd like to talk about is a service dog. Now, according to shareamerica.gov, there are 500,000 service dogs in America. Now, this is super incredible and a crazy number to even imagine, but these dogs help people all around the world, and it's super amazing to know that there's so many of them. So these dogs, they help the blind get around their surrounding environment, and they make them feel like they're not out of place. They help people with anxiety. So if they have claustrophobia and they get in anxiety, and some people get it so bad they can actually have seizures. So these dogs will come and they'll comfort them and make them feel at home. And then there's also guard dogs, so they'll protect your house or protect young ones. So with all these dogs helping out the community and helping out the disabled and helping out your families, it's really, really, really incredible to know that these dogs are there to help many, many people in the U.S. And then the next dog I'd like to talk about is the police dogs. So police dog, according to the Washington Post, there are 50,000 police dogs in America. So this is also another crazy statistic that is thrown out there. And these dogs, so what these dogs do is they help keep our officers safe. They'll protect them, so if they actually get in like a fist fight or a scrum, the dog can actually take down the criminal, and then the police will need to do what needs to be done. They also can search for narcotics to keep our streets clean. So if someone is hiding drugs, they can sniff it out, find it, and the officers can do what needs to be done. And then lastly, they can go and track missing people. So if we have a missing person, we went hiking, got lost, we can use these dogs to help them go track down. This works really well in like avalanches. We also use these dogs during like 9/11 when there's people in the buildings. They would send the dogs out and try and smell them. They can find them in the rubble, and then the officers can take the steps that are needed to find them, and retrieve them, and recover them. And then the next dog I'd like to talk about is the household dog. And now there's 68% of families in America that have a household dog. And this is from the Insurance Institute information. And these dogs, so what they do for us is they are friendly, they play with our kids, they make us feel home, and then they bring a family together. So a lot of people before having a kid, they might get a dog they realize the problems it takes and what needs to be done to have a dog, and the steps that it takes to care for another person. And then these dogs will actually make you feel more at home, so they're fun. You can go play fetch, and they help your kids have fun, and then they give them companionship together. And these dogs are really cool that a lot of people have them, and that they just make people feel at home and like a family. So I've talked to you about a hunting dog, a service dog, a police dog, and a household dog. And I just want you guys to realize that the importance they play in today's world and today's society. And you don't have to be a dog person to know that these dogs make a huge impact in today's world and the world around them.